On the 14th of August, The Walking Dead's main Twitter account posted the typical tweet about some HD phone backgrounds for Fear the Walking Dead. And of course we got the typical replies. Bring back Madison, she's the real leader, not Morgan. I mean, true. But this tweet was different because The Walking Dead replied. They replied with a picture of Madison looking to the sky over a barbed wire fence with the caption, "As close as we can come at the moment." Now I believe this picture is proof of Madison's return, and I'm gonna show you in this video why I think that. But just quickly before we begin, if you want to win this Michonne action figure, all you've got to do is make sure you're subscribed to the channel, you follow me on Twitter, and you comment down below what you're most looking forward to seeing in Season 10. And a couple of lines below that just write "I want to win," so I know you want to win, of course. The giveaway ends on the 25th of August, and the winner will be announced in the nearest video to that date. So this fury actually begins in Fear the Walking Dead Season 5 Episode 9, the mid-season premiere. Alicia finds a tree with some markings on it. For example, one of the trees even have barbed wire on it. And weirdly, Alicia talks about how Madison would have liked this. The tree seems to stand out to Alicia more than anyone because of Madison. And so automatically, when we return to Season 5, we're thinking of Madison because of these trees, because of Alicia and her thoughts about Madison liking the trees. So let's go back to Season 4, the time we're meant to assume Madison is dead, where she died and had her death. She of course was holding a flare, had a whole walker herd go into her. She's either eaten or burned alive, or pretty much both. So that's what we know so far. She most likely died in that stadium. Apart from one of the trees in the episode have a ladder on it. It says if you're reading this, it means you're still here. So what does that have to do with Madison? Well, I think this suggests she climbed out of the stadium on a ladder. So this is actually pretty likely that Madison escaped the stadium and wrote this on the tree as a way to cryptically hint to, of course, the watchers of the show and Alicia that she's still alive. Now the most harrowing thing about this is it's not just the ladder and the words that suggest it's Madison. At the bottom of the tree there are flames. Why would there be flames and a ladder? Well, it's because Madison climbed out of the flamey stadium and escaped the fire. Now the words "if you're reading this you're still here" suggest that Madison has seen the group. So some of the scenes that have already happened this season, Madison has been there spectating them. Or she's just seen clues that they've left behind that Madison is searching for them. But I find that a bit odd considering she's wrote on the trees that they've already come across. But why would Madison not want to go and see them? Why not just go and greet them and reunite? Well, I think there's something Madison is hiding. You might remember earlier this year we looked at the first poster for the first half of Season 5 of Fear the Walking Dead. And at the bottom left of that big poster, we saw some strange looking walkers, one that looked like he was standing with conviction. And we never ended up seeing those walkers. I actually went as far as to say that is the new kind of walkers we were going to see for the show. But we haven't seen walkers that even look similar to them. Even the new radiated walkers looked nothing like them. In fact, they had orange burns on them, nothing black like this photo. So what does this correlate with Madison? Well, on all the trees we see in Fear the Walking Dead, the ones that have been written on have flames on them. And I think when Madison escaped the fiery stadium, she was burnt. Badly. I think she has appearance-changing burns that she's afraid to show Alicia. Why not just go and greet Alicia? Well, I think it's because she looks like this. Such burns would be sad for Alicia to see her mother like that. I think Madison will return sometime in Season 6 and might even have something in common with Dwight. When she meets Dwight, I can see them having a conversation about their burns, how they got them and how to deal with them. And I do think something meaningful will come from their relationship. So yes, I do think these trees confirm Madison's return in Season 6. Now the actress Kim Dickens did get another part in another show, but I don't see filming times overlapping. I think she would be fine in Season 6 for at least an appearance if anything, because these trees do confirm her return. In fact, going back to the first tree we saw, it has barbed wire on it with the same sentence, "if you're reading this you're still here." So what does that have to do with Madison? Well, the picture The Walking Dead replied to on that tweet was a never before seen image of Madison looking over a barbed wire fence into the sky or over into the fields like she was watching someone. It fits my theory pretty well, doesn't it? Because I think that's what these trees are trying to say. Of course, the barbed wire could also represent the stadium. The tree shows a ladder coming out of flames with barbed wire like a flamey stadium. I 100% truly believe Madison escaped the stadium, and I do think she's going to return in season 6. Now there could be another reason as to why Madison hasn't made a real return and united with Alicia yet. Because she's not allowed to. Who else do we know in the Walking Dead universe that saves people and they are never seen again? The CRM. Of course, they saved Rick Grimes when he was really close to death, and he hasn't been seen for years. They took Heath, he's been gone for even longer, and they were pretty close to taking Althea. So if they saved Madison, she wouldn't actually be allowed to make a real return because she'd be on duty, and most probably face serious consequences if she even tried. And so I think these messages on the trees aren't direct messages because she's not allowed to, but cryptic hints to Alicia so that she is assured that Madison is still alive. It could even be because of these hints that Alicia goes looking for Madison. A bit like with Michonne in the main show. What if she sees something that Rick Grimes has left behind to ensure her that he's still alive? Because there's a chance the CRM are forcing Rick to leave his old life behind and work for them. So him and Madison have to leave cryptic hints behind in hopes that the characters try and look for them. If Madison really is with the CRM, I don't think she's ever going to return in Fear the Walking Dead. Especially with Kim Dickens in another show now, I think she's going to make an appearance in the Rick Grimes movies. She would be just another leader like Rick Grimes that has been taken away and not allowed to return. So I think it really makes sense, and that's my theory. I think Madison is 100% still alive. I think these trees confirm that. But the question is, how? Make sure to let me know. Of course, on the top right of your screen, you want to get an eye icon. Just click or tap on that and you can vote in the poll. Do you think my theory will turn out to be true? Is Madison still alive? And if so, when are we going to see her again? And will it be in the Rick Grimes movies or in Fear the Walking Dead Season 6? Make sure to let me know. Of course, don't just vote in the poll. Make sure to comment down below what you think. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to press the like button. It actually genuinely helps this video get seen and it supports me. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to check out my other videos to do with The Walking Dead. For example, check one of my most recent videos where we talk about actual behind the scenes spoilers that AMC themselves talked about. The Walking Dead Twitter account actually spoke about how Alpha and Carol are literally in the same scene together alone. And it also shows some pretty surprising shots of Negan covered in blood. And it pretty much confirms that there's going to be some pretty major scenes taking place really early on in season 10. Some pretty major stuff from the comics is going to happen pretty early on, so make sure to go and check that out. And if you want to see who I genuinely think is going to get Gabriel's horrific comic death, then make sure to go and check this video out. We actually talk about every single character it could be, but who I actually think it's gonna be, and it's not looking good for a certain character. And if you want to see the biggest coincidence in TV history consisting of The Walking Dead and Breaking Bad, then check this video out where we talk about 2 episodes of The Walking Dead and Breaking Bad that are extremely similar. The Walking Dead: The Day Will Come When You Won't Be and Breaking Bad: Ozymandias consist of very similar things, and some of the shots are scarily similar. They're exactly the same, so make sure to go and check that out. And talking of Breaking Bad, if you want to see my official analysis and predictions for the upcoming Jesse Pinkman movie, then make sure to go and check that video out. We talk about everything you want to know about Jesse, where he is, what's going to happen to him, and its connection to the ending of Better Call Saul. Some exciting stuff is going to happen pretty soon. So that's why I say, if you're a fan of The Walking Dead and you haven't watched Breaking Bad yet, I really strongly recommend and guarantee you'll like that show. The Walking Dead and Breaking Bad go hand in hand together. They're both AMC shows and they're pretty similar. Of course, they're tackling different subjects, different things, but if you like The Walking Dead, you'll love Breaking Bad, possibly even more. It doesn't even have to feel like you're watching a different show because there's theories about that they're even in the same universe. And so if you want to watch my videos about Breaking Bad, just go on Netflix. It's there for you to watch, all of it. So I really recommend you give it a chance. I actually watched Breaking Bad before I ever watched The Walking Dead. And so if it got me so interested in The Walking Dead like I am now, making videos about it, you're for sure gonna like it too. If you're a Walking Dead fan, you're 100% capable of being a Breaking Bad fan. By far the 2 best shows on TV, and I recommend you give it a try. My biggest coincidence video, maybe that would even get you into it. There are some spoilers in it, but I think you can go into the show still after seeing it. If you're a Walking Dead fan, I think once you see this video, you'll see how similar they are, and I think you'll see that you can get into it quite easily. So make sure to go and check that out. And of course, there's theories that they're even in the same universe, which I've known for a while, and I'm gonna make some videos about that soon. Until then, make sure you're subscribed so that you are the first to hear about The Walking Dead. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.